You've asked, so here's my flip through of my October daily last year, 2024. There are 2 books, days 1 through 15, days 16 through 31. So here we go. Some of them I may turn the pages quickly if I see that there are family members on here, okay? So here we go. I don't put anything on here. I love the pattern. But this first one is a acetate sheet. I can't remember who this is. Maybe Paige Evans. I'm not sure, but it's very pretty. There we go. And then we've got this as an intro page. Again, I like that. And then this, I still don't have the narrative here, but this is my niece. Her name is Juniper Vias, and she celebrates her birthday. Well, her birthday is on September 30th, but I always start October daily with her photos because they don't post them till the following day, and so I get them. And here we go. This is a 4x6. Here's her family, her grandparents, my brother. There she is there. And, I do a narrative, but it's over here. Day 1. And I found a stash of these, like, flashcards, small ones. And so I thought I'd use them on my October daily. Don't know if I carried it all out through the 31st day or not. Can't remember. But they're just family photos. Here we go again. More family photos of her. Birthday celebration of her. Here's another one. One thing that's good about using 2 is that I could do multiple photos without having to do the flips and all that stuff. I could just do straight on photos. This is my husband at IHOP. This is day 2. Here he is again. And I absolutely love this paper. I think it's Fancy Pants. I ordered their paper this year for Halloween too. So this is day 2. And then we've got this, probably with the journaling on it. And then this is more of day 2, scrapbooking goodies that came in for December. Got them right there, Xmente. Came in, some stuff came in. Halloween stuff came in. And then this is my husband and I. This is day 3. I put a die cut of a spider on day 3 there. And this is us. And I used all kinds of paper. You can tell I didn't stay with one certain brand or anything. I just used up all my paper. It's Halloween. I'm just going to do Halloween. Some of you may recognize what this paper is. Day 4, we were shopping for dolls. I posted one of my dolls. And I was watching The Lord of the Rings. I forgot what it's called. Lord of the Rings. It's the latest Lord of the Rings series. I can't remember what it is. Blood? No, I can't remember. Anyway, so here it is. And then more journaling. And then I applied for my benefits for Medicare. Don't want to show you that. But that's in there. And this is my cousin. She's actually my godfather's daughter, but she's also my cousin, and her husband. They're celebrating an anniversary there. My sister Veronica, she must have just knit this, crocheted, and so she showed me a picture. There's that. And then this is some journaling. And this is day 5. And on day 5, I got to go downtown. This looks like this is cute card. On day 5, I went downtown because there was an estate sale, and we had Indian fry bread. This is the first time I had it at the Fry Bread House. It's really, really good if you live in Phoenix. And these are the dolls. These dolls that I got, I only ended up paying $15 for each doll. They're valued. I can sell them on eBay for over $200, each of them. And the outfits too. They're very expensive, but the man had a huge stash, and I bought lots of stuff from him. So here's these dolls. It was buy so many and get so much percentage off. I think he had these at like 30, but I bought so many that I got a great deal on it. So I just use my, my cards. Here's my number. This is something that I was eating. Oh, these are pancakes. I'm like, what am I eating there? What was that? Day 7, some journaling. My sister posted a picture of her cat. She dropped the Philadelphia cream cheese box. It was empty, but they were sticking their nose in there. Here's more. I posted pictures of my doll room. I have these cases by IKEA, so I posted them here, and I used the number 8. Did some journaling there. Number 9, doll outfits. Number 10, I did this flip, and it's my sister Veronica again, with this blanket that she crocheted. There's there. And here's another one. And this is that paper by Fancy Pants. Isn't that beautiful? I loved it. So that's what I used there. And then this has a story behind it, and I think I left room. Yep, I left room in here to put a tag. This is a picture that was my mother's, and she passed away in 2022, September. So I have her picture collection, and this is one of them. So I need to journal about that. I'm a pug fanatic, and this pug was posted on Facebook. So I put him here. This is day 11. And then also day 11, I must have made chorizo con papas. Chorizo with potatoes for breakfast. Just use random paper here. This one and this one, I know for sure, Fancy Pants. And this is a little felt ghost. I have a lot of felt ghosts, a pack, that came from Michael's many years ago, and I've kept them, so I use them whenever I can. This is another doll that I ordered from this lady named Barbara that lives in Southern California. I didn't order the doll. She's my doll, but I did order the dress. So the dress is new to me for this doll. And I try when I can to mat the photos, even though it's only a 4x6 and the matting takes up a lot of room, but I think it looks great when you mat your photos. Don't always do it, but I try. Towards the end, I get kind of tired. This is a doll new to me. She's wearing her Western outfit there. And then some journaling. The journaling is from 2022, when my mother had her memorial service. But I posted it here as a remembrance. And then this is at St. Gregory's Church, where we recited the rosary and prayed the rosary with my sister and my soon-to-be goddaughter, my niece. So this is inside the Church of St. Gregory's. It's real pretty. And here it is. They gave us a brochure. So loving right now. And just black and white, for, October. And usually I try, but I could see I didn't hear. I usually try to tape these together and then, or use adhesive and put them together and then cut off the part that doesn't fit. I do try to do that sometimes because sometimes the pages move. I mean, the photos move. This is us still out there reciting the rosary. Here's more. My niece Felicity Fisher and I. This is us. There. Day 13, this is my granddaughter, Juliana. I love this paper. And I added a little flower there. It's one of those like foam sticker of the spider. So we're on day 13 now. And this is my other granddaughter, Zoe. They are so beautiful. Absolutely love them. So that's Zoe. And this is Ileana that follows her. They were in order there. I love this candy cane. And then I just used the flower there from probably the Fancy Pants collection. And this is my grandson and my husband. And we gave him, he's really spoiled. He's like spoiled. And so we gave him a tent. It was like a astronaut rocket missile kind of a thing. And he loved it. He was in there. He let the girls in and then he quickly kicked them out and he was relaxing. He asked for a pillow and a blanket. And so we gave it to him and he's on his tablet and the girls are not in there and he's absolutely loving it. So sometimes I do these flip outs. I didn't get too fancy this year. It depends, you know, how much time I have, you know, how fancy I'm gonna get with my book. October Daily, I don't do many flips and all that. Here he is again. And here's my daughter-in-law and my son. And then sometimes I leave the backs like empty. Isn't that pretty? And then it's not so cluttered. And so we must have had cake and hot dogs, maybe for breakfast with egg. Day 14. I guess I did try to use that. I guess this is what adds the, you know, the flow to it is the numbers. It doesn't always have to be the paper, right? Because my paper, I'm everywhere, but the colors kind of match. And this is day 15, and this is, I must have been out and about with my sisters, at least two of them. There's two more that aren't pictured. My sister Monique, my sister Veronica, and I. Here's more pictures of us, but they don't like to be shown. So that was it. That was through day 15, right? Okay. And then I usually put an acrylic piece at the end so that the paper doesn't get messed up, you know. So that was that. And then here we start the second album with day 16. And this, I'm showing you a photo of my October Daily cart. There it is, with some journaling, and we're on day 16. And then day 17. You can see I'm getting tired now because I'm putting the number right on top of the card there. So day 17, we're on our way to Denver. That's why this isn't a lot of fancy stuff, because you know, I had the family over, had spent the day with my sisters in October, and now I'm heading to Denver, Colorado. So we spent the first night in Las Vegas, New Mexico, which is different, Las Vegas, New Mexico. Here's the scenery on the trip. Here's our hotel room in Las Vegas, New Mexico. The ridge in the photos was so huge. Okay, it doesn't look very big, but when you start approaching it, it is so huge. I couldn't, it just is large. Okay, very beautiful. And here's the next day, some photos of some things I saw downtown, in that little town. Here's day 18, the next morning. This is real pretty holographic paper. Sorry, I can't tell you who it is because I don't remember. Again, day 18, the next morning in the hotel room. We didn't like this hotel room at all. This is Denver. Look at how pretty. They actually have a fall in Denver. It was probably warm when we left from Phoenix. And I went to a doll convention, sort of, a doll gathering at, so here we are. They had it all. The dolls are on the wall and we're purchasing. And then this is more from inside that antique store that we're at. I got to meet the maker of the dolls. This is Robert Tonner. If you look him up, he's famous for making these dolls. Here's the next day, the 19th in the morning. We were supposed to dress up, and we did. As we drove up, we saw everybody dressed in costumes. So that's day 19. And then more of day 19. We're at the gathering. She's the host. She owns the doll shop. Her name's Rachel. And here's one of the dolls I got, which is a Wednesday Addams doll. You can see the tables and stuff in the background. And here I am that day. And then here is Robert Tonner. He made this doll that I bought way back in maybe 1995 when I lived in the Bay Area. And she was my first doll by him. So I'm so glad I met him. He was so nice. Okay, and then day 20, we're on our way back. We stopped at a restaurant. My husband didn't like the Mexican food. I think it was Albuquerque. And then here's more photos. The trip. This is Holy Innocents Catholic Church. It's in Trinidad, Colorado. I try to hit up the Catholic churches. I'm Catholic. So I try to, take photos of them and include them. This is Socorro Mission in, San Miguel Mission in Socorro, New Mexico. So another one. So we were headed, if we're in Socorro, that means we took a turn off to head to the large arrays. Okay. Yes, we did, because here's a card from Magdalena, New Mexico. So what are the large arrays? I don't think I took the pictures of them. I didn't include one in here. I really need to. But they are those, see those? They're from the movie First Contact with Jodie Foster. Remember that movie, First Contact? And she's sitting amidst all these large arrays. They are huge. They are so incredibly large. So this is very far away. I think there's 21 of them scattered all over the place. And underground, they have this mechanism that's under the earth that helps them move them. Like they can move like so many feet away from each other, and then they can also tilt and everything depending on, where they're trying to capture sound from. But isn't that beautiful? So that's I didn't include, I need to go back. That's what I'm going to do. And then in October, we're always invited, this is the 22nd, invited to dinner at the Mayo Cancer Clinic. They sponsor it for amyloidosis patients. Today marks 1 year that Rudy is in remission. That's my husband. So he was in remission. They told him early October, and we went to this. This is the second one we've gone to. They had these beautiful flower arrangements, and I got to bring it home. I mean, truly spectacular. Flowers that I never would have seen otherwise, especially here in Arizona. But here's my favorite. There's a hydrangea. I absolutely love those. Day 23, waking up to tamales, traditional tamales, eggs, rice. And, I posted this on Facebook, my two dolls and Cousin It. And one of these dolls, this one, look, has, the hand is right there. So I got these at the, they had it at the dollar store. And so I sent my husband to go get them. So I put scrapbooking paper down, and I put foam board in the back of them and some paper. And I snapped this. Then I posted it because we have a Facebook page. Me and my sister Veronica on the 25th. Now I share a birthday with her. She was born 4 years after I was on the same day. Oh, we spent the day going to a yarn shop in downtown Phoenix that we had never heard of, a small one. It's really nice. We had fun. And we also went to a Mexican bakery, and it's also a Mexican coffee shop. And because, the coffee's a little bit different, that has use a lot of cinnamon in the coffee, and the different flavors, like, that weren't so popular a long time ago, but like, what is it called? I can't remember it. Dulce de leche. Okay, dulce de leche didn't become maybe started coming out like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But before that, the Mexican bakeries always had it. And so this is cool. Girls just want to have pan. Pan is bread, and it is a bakery, so that was like a pun. Isn't that pretty? So we took a picture there. My husband took us. Day 26, 26 there, 26 here. So I made this. It's called sopita. It's really good. It's like a mac and cheese, but like the cheese broth, you can make it more liquidy. It's really, really good. It's like a poor man's meal, but my husband and my son absolutely love it. Okay, they want it all the time. Even it could be 118, and what do you guys want? Can we have some sopita? So, okay, I'll make it. So it's a really easy dish to make anyway. Oh, and then on the 27th, this is so cool. My husband saw this on Facebook, and I had been lamenting that I needed storage space in my doll room, like drawers, okay? And so he saw this, and it's Alice in Wonderland motif, and the lady that owns the shop doesn't live too far from us, and she hadn't actually taken it to her shop yet, which is in Cave Creek, so her shop is far away from us. And so not that far, okay, like maybe 45 minutes. And so we went to her house. She goes, "It's perfect, just come get it from my house. I haven't put it there, shipped it yet." So here it is, him getting it in the car. And then here it is. I put this way, but here it is in my doll room. See how beautiful that is? So some of my dolls. And then this. And then it has I think it has 2 big drawers, and then it has 3 small drawers on the top. Or maybe it's 3 and then 3. I can't remember. But it holds a lot of stuff. And all the stuff that's in there is for one doll. And then this opens up like this. Oops. Let me flip that back. Opens up like this. Haven't put anything in there. I was probably planning on it, but I didn't. But I'm going to go back because what I do is I keep all the days, right? I keep all the photos, and I keep them in day order. So the ones that I don't use, I can use in Project Life, or I can make, like layouts with it. Okay, so it's not necessarily that I want to cram everything in here. because I have lots of photos always left over, like maybe an inch or two worth of photos that are left over that I print, but I don't use in here for whatever reason. But I can always do 12 by 12 layouts or whatever, or I can go back and put something, or maybe I wanted to write a story, because I was like, when it gets to the holidays, I start thinking of my mother a lot. She was really big into the holidays. And so maybe I left spaces like this for stories. I can't remember. But here's day 28. Here's me and my niece. And day 29 is, I won't show you. It's a picture of someone from work. He was my mentor when I first started working for the federal government in Oakland, California in 1991. He was my mentor. Okay, and then this side, I don't know that I've got anything on this side. Nope. Again, maybe this was some pages that I did, like preparing myself, like on prep day. But you know what? That's why I don't do prep days, because sometimes I don't use this stuff and then I get stuck with it. But I could write a story and put it in here if I want. I have the space for it. And this is some of that paper from Fancy Pants also. And then here we are. We went out to eat. And that was a framed thing on the wall there. And we ate. I think it's at, are we at Red Robin? Yes, I can tell we're at Red Robin because of that freckled lemonade, whatever it's called. So we're at Red Robin's. And this is day 30th. And on day 30th, it's actually my birthday. I wonder why I didn't put anything about my, or maybe I did. So this is my birthday. These are my grandkids. Again. Here they all are. My husband took me out for my birthday. So we went to the casino to eat. It was really good. Ribeye. Here's my husband. They had broccolini, what is it called? When they deep fried it and it has a coating on it. It was so good. My husband didn't like it. I was like, okay, good. I couldn't stop eating it. And they brought out a little, I think it's a flan or cheesecake. They brought that out. So there's that. Here I am. And then I think on this day, October 31st, now remember I shared this birthday with my sister. So my sister treated herself to a new car for her birthday. How's that? So that she took photos on the following day on the 31st. And here's some photos from, this is Juniper and her brother Max. Trick or treat, they're dressed. This is so cool. I love that I used the pink to bring out the pink there. And then this is my other niece. I don't want to put photos of her. She's a little. And then my brother, the family, we're celebrating. We celebrated our birthdays at my house. I forgot what the theme was. This is my sister, my other sister. She's dressed. All of us were dressed. She's having a great time. More family photos from the great time. More family photos from the great time. I want to go fast because my sister, I don't want to post pictures of people. More pictures. And then we get over here, and this is, I left this blank. This is my granddaughter. My grandkids playing outside in my backyard. I put up this little house for the girls. He was just a baby when I put the house up for the girls. And then that's why we got him that rocket later on. This is this. And that's it. And then I use this in the back. So this year I am using, well, every year I also make a mini album, like from scratch, or one using memory hardware. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is my messy scrapbook area. But here are some of the ones I've made. The one from last year is missing. It's in that upper left-hand side, but it's missing. So those are albums that I put together. And this year, I'm going to put one together using the new Primo Marketing collection called Bewitched. Now that collection, they're usually by Frank Garcia, but this one is not. So it's not by Frank Garcia. It's really, really cute. It is pink, black, probably orange too. I can't remember. But I ordered the whole collection. I don't think some of it has arrived. Here's the flowers for it. Here's some of the rub-on transfers for that collection. So I'm going to use that to make an album this year. Other than that, I don't think I purchased any Halloween paper. Oh yes, I did. Vicki Boutin's Halloween. I told myself going into this that I wasn't going to order anything except Vicki Boutin's collection. And I'm holding to it. I've looked at other collections. No, I've got too much. And I also have my cart. My cart is ready. My husband he saw me getting my cart ready, and my cart is like an off-white. And he went to Costco, and he found me a black cart, real pretty, 3 tiers, long, and he said it was under $40. So he got it for me, and he put it together, and I loaded it with my October stuff. So my cart's ready for October. I also have a small cart like this cart that I used right next to my chair. I also have one like this, but it's for November, because this year I do November Grateful. I skip. I don't always do November Grateful because it's a burnout doing October, November, and December. So so this year it is the marathon. It is October, November, December for me. And I do 2 books of each. So I'm doing 6 books. Okay. So that's it. Basically, I just wanted to show you this because you asked. The one that's more creative was, I'll post that too, is actually the first one I ever did, 2019, because I used clusters somehow. Oh, I know. I went and I bought a lot of stuff from the dollar store, and I made these real cute little clusters, and I used my die cutting machine. So there's a lot of that stuff in that album, okay, which I'm going to try to incorporate more this year, okay? So maybe I'll do, page by page and post it or something day by day. But anyway, thank you. Bye.